Hello, hello, and welcome, my Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your Path of True Love reading for May 2020, or Timeless. I am your reader, Mark Angelo Lyons, Mal for short, president of Joining the Circle Productions, professional witch, professional intuitive. I'm very happy to be reading for you today. If you're new to my channel, please do you like this video? If you so choose, subscribe to the channel if you so choose. Hit that notification bell because I'm putting out content every day. If it's not a recorded video, I'm doing live streams, super chats, whatever they're called. Usually one in the morning, usually one at night, sometimes one or the other, unless I'm taking a complete day off, but that is rare because I'm trying to help us all get through this. I am a spiritual teacher and a spiritual counselor, so sometimes we just get in the room and we chill and we talk. We do prayers, meditations, and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. Check it out sometime if you like. Otherwise, let's get down to biz, shall we? This is a general read, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and check your other signs. I'm only pulling 7 cards. This isn't technically a spread, it's a card draw. I'm using 7 different decks, pulling 1 card each to give you clues, tips, and hints about where you are on the path of true love. What is the path of true love, you might ask? Path of true love is your spiritual journey, your hero's journey, your healing journey, your spiritual path through your relationships in this life, so that you become true love. True love is actually who we really are. We know that. You know, that's not new. Oh, love is who we are. Yeah, but we're not really experiencing that. So it is our relationships of all different kinds and varieties, right? Not just the romantic sexual, though. There are plenty of cards in these decks that can indicate that kind of stuff. But it's really saying, okay, then during this time of challenge, how can I be more of the love that I truly am, instead of my ego sort of dominating everything? Not that we can get rid of the ego, it needs to be integrated, it needs to be loved, but if we don't know that, it can take us over and we can end up being not just really afraid, but end up being possessed by that pain, making some not so great choices as we go, particularly in this time of challenge on planet Earth, right? So the world needs more love, we need more love, our fear needs more love, but that doesn't mean it gets to run the show. You're with me? You get me, Scorpio, I'm sure you do, being a water sign. So let's dive in. If you focus on your breath as you go, you'll be able to feel what resonates and leave what doesn't, right? And if I'm doing that, I will be able to really bring through the clarity, guidance, and grace that I've been trained to do all of my life to do these readings. Cool, cool? Let's see what comes up for you. All of the decks that I'm reading are in the description box at the very bottom. Go have a look at my description box when you get a chance, because there's some good stuff in there. But the cards, the links for the cards are all the way at the bottom. Let's do this. Breathe. I'm going to start with the Caroline Myss archetype cards as I ask my collective pantheons of angels, goddesses, gods, masters, and the higher selves of all involved, please, 1 card in clarity. What is the perfect archetype card? What is the perfect soul pattern? What is the card that will help the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs heal on the path of true love, that they be aware? What is the most dominant soul power being developed in them, alchemized from lead to gold, shadows brought into light, for the month of May 2020, or timeless whenever they are watching this, please, my collective pantheons. And we've got the witch archetype. You might notice there's no artwork on this. There are some words because I wrote them on there. Oh, look, I made the light turn off. It'll turn back on when I do that. Or not. Oh, good. It won't be blinding me for the entire reading. So this is one of the blank cards that Caroline put in the deck, so that we could, you know, put archetypes that aren't in the deck, because there are billions of them, and that would be very hard to shuffle. You'd have to admit, you'd have to get someone over on that end and someone over on that end and juggle. No. So I made this one, the witch archetype. We all know the shadow and the light of the witch, even if your only context is the Wizard of Oz. You know the difference between Elphaba and Glinda, but if you know the story of Wicked, you also know that Elphaba wasn't so wicked and Glinda wasn't that good. So what are we talking about here? A witch, the witch archetype, and you don't have to identify as a witch. I know a lot of people who follow me do. But one who uses their power and their wisdom in the shadow in ways that they don't want anybody to know about, right? The shadow is stuff, oh no, let's not look at that. Keep walking. Nothing to see here, nothing to see here, right? So obviously using it for harmful means. Now look, I'm not Wiccan. So the Wiccan Reed I choose to live by, ye harm none, do what you will, because I understand quantum physics. It has nothing to do with karma. It's just about, I would like to not have to keep reincarnating for the purposes of undoing that stuff, if that's how this works, right? It's all about my honor code, which puts me square in the light, right? That which is about service, right? It's using your love, your wisdom, your power, your energy, your focus, your fire, your earth, your air, your water, return for the well-being of all, even when you don't know what that is. And you're going to find that if you study the quantum of it and you kind of learn your interconnectivity, which is still giving the illusion of separation. It's not that we're interconnected, we're all one thing, the divine singularity. Then what you do for yourself, you do unto others, and what you do unto others, you do unto yourself. It's not a question of punishment or reward, it's just we're all one thing, right? So to live wisely and well is just a good idea, right? So on the path of true love, to bring that into your relationships, to be wise about it. But remember, wisdom comes from experience. All the book learning in the world, right? All the studying that you want to do doesn't mean dirt unless you put it into practice. So let's ask your angels. Let's ask the angels what's going on here for you Scorpios. This is the Healing with the Angels Oracle by Doreen Virtue. So by all means, let's ask them, what's the healing that's going on with the angels, right? What are the angels that are helping you heal? Healing with the Angels Oracle. Breathe. Ooh. My angels, please, one card in clarity for the Scorpio collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs on the path of true love for May 2020 or timeless whenever they're supposed to be watching this, please. What is the angel they are healing with? The Healing with the Angels Oracle. Thank you, my angels. That was pretty painless. Intention. Ooh, with the witch. Ooh, where's a lighter when I need one? Oh, here's one. Ready? Pop quiz. Good or evil? I don't know if you can see it, right? Good or evil? Guardian Leviosa. Good or evil? Depends on the intention of the wielder, right? Fire itself is neutral. So what is your intention? Is it to heal or to harm? Is it for weal or for woe? Is it for positive or negative? You get the idea. So there are some decisions going on here. Willpower, intention. What will I do? What won't I do? What will come out my mouth? What won't come out my mouth? What will I spit out? What will I swallow? What will I chew on? Right? All about your power, putting your wisdom in play. Fascinating. 2 cards down. Let's ask the goddesses through the Daughters of the Moon Tarot. I think I just got felt up by my cards. Nice deep breath. Figures, I'm reading Scorpio. Please, my goddesses, 1 card in clarity for the Scorpio collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for them on the path of true love in terms of their emotion, in terms of their divine feminine energy, their yin, their internal, their interior world? Please, for the month of May 2020, Beltane right around the corner and all that, or timeless. Where are they on the path of true love? The card of Scorpio. Now, the thing about Scorpio, sorry, the card of Pisces, you're the Scorpio. This is the mermaid, right? Mami Watu. The Maiden of Cups. The thing about this mutable water is that can really change your intention depending on how you are feeling emotionally. But Pisces always speaks about the 12th house, the collective unconscious, which means that you might be feeling other people's stuff. Remember, most water signs are empathic regardless of their placements, right? So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, even if you've got Scorpio, if you've got Uranus and Scorpio, which I hear there's a cream for that, you're probably picking up and feeling other people's emotions. So really make sure you are weighing your options. Really make sure that your intentions are honorable. Now, what does that mean? Everybody's got their own individual honor code, right? Whether you adopted the one that you were raised with or you changed that. Sometimes I feel like as our boundaries shift, our honor codes shift, and yet the soul has its honor, different than the personality and the ego. The personality and the ego will go through trials and tribulations that will chunk away at their honor or rebuild it, make it stronger, fortify it. So be aware of your boundaries. Be aware of what you will and will not do, what is honorable and dishonorable to you, because you might be getting an extra dose of emotion. I know I have. I'm a Pisces moon. I have been feeling it, and what drives me nuts every now and again is like, well, I thought I worked through this already. And it's like, you have. That's why it's coming through you again, because you are clearing it for humanity, even if it's just, you know, what, the people who live around you in a certain square footage or mile radius, right? So do keep in mind, Scorpios, all the water signs, the Cancerians, the Pisces, the Pisceans, and the Scorpios can be very, very empathic and be helping clear the energy fields by healing what they are feeling and feeling what they are healing. And just to keep in mind, it's not the emotions that need healing. The emotions moving, coming up through you, are a sign that the healing is already underway. So it's like popping a zit. You just got to let it up and out because the healing is already underway. The infection is already being healed. That makes sense for yin. Let's look at the yang. The divine masculine will ask the gods. This was the Daughters of the Moon Tarot. Forgot if I said it. I try and call out the cards as I go. The decks, give credit where credit is due. This is the Mythic Tarot by Juliet Sherman Burke. Let's see what the divine masculines, the gods, have to say about y'all. Breathe. My gods, please, oh please, oh please, oh please, one card in clarity for the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs on the path of true love for May 2020. Please, or timeless, whenever they are supposed to be watching this, please just give us one card in clarity for them, where they are on the path of true love, what they are dealing with, perhaps in their masculine energy, their air, their fire, their action, etc. Page of Cups, self-reflection. Now, this is Narcissus, okay, literally of the Greek myth Narcissus. I know the word narcissist is being bandied around left, right, and center for years now. And certainly if you got a touch of narcissism, you might want to look at it. It's a personality disorder, but everybody goes through phases of it, particularly in their adolescence. So if things get frozen in time, unhealed wounds from our adolescence, we can carry a narcissistic pattern. But the myth itself, really here in this, the Page of Cups is about an initial movement towards self-love, which with this Piscean card here, with intention and with the Witch, you could use your emotional power in a very self-loving, self-healing way. In fact, I'm going to go out on a bit of a pond limb here, that this is about you learning to love yourself, or at least loving what is rising in you. I highly recommend the work of Matt Kahn. In terms of learning to love yourself, he's not new at it, but his work is relatively new. I mean, you can go back to Shakti Gawain and Louise Hay and Gerald Jampolinski, you know, some of the older self-help guys, teachers. But here, Matt Kahn really talks about allowing the ego to unravel and dissolve and surrender through the love of the soul. So love what arises. Whatever arises, love that. That's his first book. And his we're going to use his mantra deck. He put out a deck of cards. We're going to be using his as the last card down. But check out his YouTube channel, Matt Kahn, All for Love. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I binge watch him. I haven't in a while because I haven't needed to. But when I'm down and troubled and I need a helping hand and nothing is going right, I just James Tailored and Carly Simon Jew. He's the one I usually turn to, at least for the past couple of years. So look into that. There's some self-reflection needed here, which also means that whatever it is you are feeling, you don't have to act on it. In fact, I wouldn't act on it unless it's really coming from a place of love. And even there, make sure that love is being breathed through your energy field, loving yourself first and giving of the overflow through this very challenging time we're in. Yeah, not a great time to be an empath, but probably the best time to be an empath in terms of divine service, right? Which with that witch archetype, with that witch archetype, remember, to me at least, witch is a job title. It's like shaman or medicine person. We're not going to say medicine man or medicine woman. Medicine person, right? So we're going to ask the Chuck Spezzano Love Pack, the voices of the Ascended Masters, what's really going on for you here with all this emotion. All right, nice deep breath. Because there are 4 suits in this deck: luck, healing, grace, and the problem. So let's see what you get here, please. My Ascended Masters, 1 card in clarity for the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs on the path of true love. What's going on for them on the path of true love for May 2020 or timeless? Particularly, we've got this witch archetype with intention, the Pisces, and the Page of Cups. It's a lot of emotion for a water sign. And considering what the wicked witch can do and the good witch can do, well, the healing witch can do, please, 1 card in clarity for them. May, 1 card in clarity for them, please. May 2020 or timeless on the path of true love. Thank you very much, my Ascended Masters. Doubt. A problem card. So perhaps you are doubting yourself. Doubt is an emotion. It is something that we feel. We feel doubt. Yes, it may begin as a mental process, but like if you're like, well, should I have that for dinner or that for dinner? That's indecision. Doubt usually has to do with trusting yourself. So what is the opposite of doubt? Clarity. So take your time, right? I think hence this card of Page of Cups. This is the voice of the gods. We're using the Mythic Tarot here. So in terms of action, your air and your fire, right? Your thought, your desire, your impetus, your yang energy. Take some time out, right? It's like, don't act on this if you're coming from a place of doubt. My guide said to me, God, decades ago, they said, strike while the iron is hot, because if you strike when the iron is cold, you get what's called Bugs Bunny reverb. Wang! Right? Nothing happens. So take your time. And perhaps that's what it's saying. It's like, what do you want and why do you want it? What is your intention? Well, if your intention is to heal, then slow down. We still have 2 more cards, one of which is a healing mantra deck. But doubt needs to be healed through, and there's nothing wrong with doubt. It's just you don't want it to be your motivation, right? You want that clarity. And because of all this emotion, keep in mind, everybody's uncertain right now. So a lot of what you're feeling might be the doubt of the collective unconscious that you might be taking personally. Yeah. So let's ask your higher selves through the Whispers of Love Oracle. I love this deck. Oftentimes it just comes right out and says, whack, here's what you need to do. It's a little wacky that way, like whack. Really, really good deck. Nice deep breath. Higher selves have all involved. Please, 1 card in clarity, a whisper of love for the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for them? What do they need on the path of true love for April 2020 or timeless? Because we've got the witch, we've got intention, we've got the mermaid, feeling both the shark and the dolphin of the Piscean energy, right? The Page of Cups going on there about self-reflection and a perhaps new emotion presenting itself with that card of doubt from the Ascended Masters. So please, higher selves, what is your whisper of love to your Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs on the path of true love, May 2020 or timeless? Express love through gifts. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them, and maybe that's to yourself. Maybe that's, you know what, we're taking a day off. We're taking a day off, or we're going to spend the day in bed and we're going to cry, but we're going to do it in a healthy way, or we're going to explore this doubt. We're going to let ourselves feel that doubt. Now, in the old spiritual paradigm, it's like, oh no, don't do that. You're just going to feel more doubt. But this is like inner child work, allowing that innocence in us that doesn't know what to do to feel that and to be loved and say, of course you don't know what to do, honey. We're not in the old world anymore, and we're not in the new world yet. We're in this zone of overlap, to quote a teacher of mine from the way, way, way long ago. So to express love through gifts, and even if that's a way for your innocence to show itself, and look, don't send 12 dozen roses. That's 144 roses. What is anybody going to do with 144 roses, right? That to express love through gifts, sometimes it's just as simple as a text saying, hey, thinking of you, hope you are well. You can even send a gift of prayer, a gift of grace, a gift of blessing without anybody knowing it, right? what does Carolyn Mays call that? Anonymous acts of grace or something like that. I forget. Look it up. Mace, M-Y-S-S. We started off with her deck. Invisible acts of kindness, something like that. It can be done that way. You can certainly express your love through gifts. And you know what? When you give a gift like that, you receive that love yourself as well. Love is the gift that the more you give it away, the more you have. I know it's a Hallmark card moment, but nonetheless, it's true, because love is who we are. Let's get your last card down here. A healing mantra card from the healing mantra deck, which makes sense, by Matt Kahn. Mentioned him before. There's probably at least one link in the description box below for him, probably about clarifying twin flames and soulmates. No, that's mine. His is Soul Contracts, Twin Flames and Soulmates Redefined. Go watch it. It's good vid. Changed my life, that video. Nice deep breath, please. As we will ask the Ascended Masters who gave us this card of doubt, here's their opportunity to give you something to heal that, as well as put all this together. Shall we? The Ascended Masters, my Ascended Masters, please, one card in clarity. What is the perfect healing mantra for the Scorpio Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs on the path of true love for May 2020 or timeless? Please, my beloved Ascended Masters, give them a hand. What is the perfect healing mantra that they can work that will help them heal on the path of true love for May 2020 or timeless whenever they're watching this? Uncovering confidence. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. How important are you? You're the missing piece, right? I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. It's a really great card. I'm going to read you this one. And I do read it from the book because that's all that's written on the card. So it's not quite like whatchamacallit. It's not quite like an oracle. It's a mantra, so it's only a little bit. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. When confidence is uncovered, you are living from a space of renewed purpose. You know your place in the cosmos. Did that light just go on all by itself? Yeah, it did. Ding! Light bulb one more time. When confidence is uncovered, you are living from a space of renewed purpose. You know your place in the cosmos, and you are an expression of eternal light. Ding! There is no wavering on decisions or second-guessing your instincts. Doubt. Confidence allows you the peace of mind to stand tall in your truth and to move forward courageously, knowing anything that comes your way can only inspire the gift of endless expansion. This mantra is ideal for resolving insecurities, easing personal concerns, and finding true safety in your body and the world. Well, if that just doesn't cover everything we talked about here, because you obviously have wisdom and power under your belt, otherwise why the witch card, right? Why the witch archetype? So you got to clarify your intention, but you might not know how to do that right now because you've got doubts. Who doesn't have doubts, particularly if you're feeling the empathic everybody's everything of uncertainty? Really, let's take this out of politics. Nobody knows what's going to happen next, right? Notice I'm dancing around the subject because I have to. So there is a time of self-reflection, of feeling your own emotions, of uncovering the confidence, finding your confidence with the mantra, I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. And through that, you will be able to express your love through gifts. That a tiny gift, a small gift given with confidence can absolutely transform everything. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love for them and to them. That's really beautiful. As are you, my Scorpios, as are we all. Thank the gods we are all one, manifested in different forms, because I think the time we're going through right now, we are in the crucible, we are in the furnace, we are being transformed by the adversity of the time in which we are in, so that the best can come out of us, the love can come out of us. Can you feel that in me? Yeah, that we'll all come out of this better. And 100 years from now, we'll reincarnate, we'll look back and go, wow, I think I remember that. I remember Netflix. Remember Netflix? So may the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs be blessed with all that they need on the path of true love for May 2020 or timeless, that they may heal, that they may grow, that they may become the best that they can be for their well-being and for the well-being of all. So mote it be. And so it is. Thank you so much for watching. Again, please like the video, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment in the description box below, and maybe check out one of our morning or evening live chats here on the Drawing the Circle YouTube channel. We're doing some good work, all doing it together though. But for now, wishing you the very best and the very blessed of the path of true love for May 2020 or timeless. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.